Hey, what's up, everybody? Matt here from Gamer HQ. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Today's a very special episode. So we'll be discussing my top 10 for this year's E3 2015. So without further ado, let's get started. Start with number 10. Number 10 on my list of games most looking forward to this year's E3 is Plants vs. Zombies 2 Garden Warfare. I'm very, very excited about this game. This is a game that my son and I get to play together. He's only 7, so lack of blood, guts, violence. Well, there's still violence, but it's Plants versus Zombies. So not so bad. So that is why that's on my number 10 list. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 1. Pretty good game. Really, really enjoy it. He and I play it quite a bit. So moving on to number 9 is Star Fox for the Wii U. Nintendo hasn't come out with anything that exciting in some time now, so I'm really, really, really looking forward to whatever information we get from Nintendo at this year's E3. Warhammer 40k Universe has been around for a very, very long time, which brings us to our number 8 pick. My number 8 pick is Space Hulk. Set in the Warhammer 40k universe, it looks absolutely amazing. First-person shooter, amazing graphics engine. We know very little about it at this point, so I mean that's the whole point of E3 to begin with. So anyway, it was a nice little surprise last week. I saw a first glimpse of it. Most certainly looking forward to seeing more of it at E3 this year. Number 7, Rainbow Six Siege. Return of the tactical first-person shooter. It's been some time since we've had a good tactical first-person shooter. It's not Call of Duty, it isn't Counter-Strike, it isn't Battlefield, it's its own. It always has been. Its franchise has been around for a bazillion years. Last time we saw it, however, was 12, 15 years ago. It's been a long time since we've had Rainbow Six in our living rooms or in our bedrooms. So you're more than welcome to enter my bedroom anytime. Thank you, Mr. Rainbow Six, for Mr. Clancy for coming back into our lives. Very, very, very excited about that. And moving on to number 6, we have Doom. Everyone knows who Doom is. My son even knows what Doom is. He's never played it and probably hasn't seen much or heard much about it, but he still knows what Doom is. If you love gaming, whether it be PC or console, you probably touched Doom sometime in the past 10 to 30 years. Anyway, long story short, I'm really, really, really excited about this new Doom. It's a reboot, but we have a new id Tech engine, or a new build of the id Tech engine. We have the Doom universe coming at us again, once again. I mean, the Wolfenstein franchise turned out pretty well, so I have faith that Doom will turn out well also. Number 5, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Tyrek's always done a really good job with the Call of Duty franchise. Really, they're the only ones that have ever supported the PC community with dedicated servers, for example. So I have high hopes for this game. The last few Call of Duties have been just that. They've been duty. They're bad. They're not very good games at all. So hopefully this one will turn things around and just make it a better all-overall experience for everyone. So number 5, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Rock Band 4. That is number 4 on my list for good reason. Rock Band is an amazing franchise since its inception. 1, 2, and 3 were fantastic. It has an amazing music library as well to boot. Hopefully they'll be able to offer up those same songs from 1, 2, and 3 with 4 as well, as I'm sure they will. I'm sure it'll cost you. It's solid DLC. But yes, most certainly looking at Rock Band 4. For me, I'm very curious to see how much, because the franchise disappeared for so long, I'm curious to see how far we've come as far as the technology behind the instruments is. Durability is a factor, responsiveness, etc. So number 4 on my list. Number 3, Halo 5 Guardians. I don't own an Xbox One. I'll be honest with you, I just don't. I haven't had a reason to purchase an Xbox One up to this point. So hopefully Halo will be the game that I purchased the Xbox One for, as Halo 1 was the reason I purchased the Xbox so many years ago in the first place as well. So number 3 on my list, Halo. Number 2, Fallout 4. Bethesda, with little to no notice, last week pretty much threw it in our lap, stating that Fallout 4 will be coming to us. From what we gathered, it'll be 2015. The only thing I'm a little disappointed with is the engine itself. It's running off the Skyrim engine, which a heavily modified version of the Skyrim engine. And when it comes to graphics, it obviously isn't everything. Gameplay is what is most important. However, the engine itself, we'll have to see. It still looks pretty, but nonetheless, it still made it number 1 on my list. Star Wars Battlefront. I've been a huge fan of Battlefield franchise since 2002, and still to this day, it is by far my favorite franchise of all time. So it's only natural for me to be excited. Well, A, it's Star Wars, and B, it's Battlefield. So you put the two together, you have a match made in heaven. The first two were pretty good. This one looks to be a hell of a lot better. It's using the latest iteration of the Frostbite engine. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Not to mention the fact that it's Battlefield. We're going to have obviously the different classes, different planets. It's everything you expect in the Star Wars universe meshed with Battlefield. It should be absolutely amazing. I haven't been this excited about a game in a very, very, very long time. As far as games that are not officially announced to show up at E3, we have the likes of Crackdown 3, which very excited about. I don't think this is going to be an Xbox One exclusive this go around. I think it's going to be available on the PS4 as well. So Crackdown 3. We also have Dark Souls 3, Mass Effect 4, which of course, the first three were absolutely amazing. So we're most certainly looking forward to seeing what, or if they release any information on Mass Effect 4. Also, Gears of War. We've been without Gears of War for some time now. Epic is up to something, we don't know. So other than Fortnite, which I'm really looking forward to, but I need to see a little bit more of that before I can honestly say I'm looking forward to it. A lot of Unreal Engine 4 games coming out soon. Most of them being Kickstarters, as the engine is free, and they take a chunk of whatever monies you sell off the game thereafter. But yeah, moving away from Epic, next on the list, Metroid. Metroid is, of course, a Wii U exclusive title, or Nintendo intellectual property that everyone's been waiting for. I thought we were going to get it with the Wii. I thought we were going to get it as a launch title with the Wii U. It just seemed natural that Metroid, where the hell is it? Nintendo, we want a Metroid. You want to be an adult. You want to gear your game sales or hardware sales toward an adult audience, give us a first-person Metroid again, please. Next on the list is going to be just anything from Nintendo that's surprising. Give me something that I'm unaware of. Say they've said we're not going to show anything about the NX. Well, I want to see something. I want to see the NX. I'm hoping Nintendo will work to Nintendo magic and give us something that we're not expecting. I want to surprise at this year's E3. Unfortunately, Fallout 4 has been really the only thing that's been a surprise this year. Everything else has been prepped and buttered and thrown at us for the past 6 to 12 months, to where there really aren't any surprises. Not that E3 isn't going to be amazing, because it will be, I guarantee you that, but I would really like a surprise here or there. The PC showcase is really awesome too. This is the first time ever that AMD and several other vendors have gotten together to focus on PC as a gaming platform, because PC, I'll be honest with you, is that's where it's at. PC gaming is and always will be, until you can prove me otherwise, an amazing platform. The PC elitist thing, aside, the PC is just an amazing platform to game on. And then, of course, consoles are fun as well. But it's really cool that we're actually going to have a PC-only showing at this year's E3. So that's it, guys. That's my top 10. I want to thank you for joining me so much. Within the next week, we're obviously going to have a lot of news and cool information coming in, and we'll be going over it with you when it comes in. So that's it for now. Again, my name is Matt from Gamer HQ. Thank you so very much for joining me, and I'll talk to you guys soon.